Hey guys, Planet Everything here, and today we're going to be discussing why us Americans drive on the left or right side of the road and why British people drive on the left side of the road. So I had to draw up a little diagram here to explain this. But let's see how well I can explain this. So over here, let's start with the British. Over here we have the British. This is a set of horses, or a knight on a horse, and most knights were right-handed. So they would want the opponent on the right side of them, so that they could, they would be heading this way, and in their right hand they would have their sword, so on their horse they would be, riding, and then the one on the other side would also have their sword in the right hand, and they could just like go at it. And so, if you think about it, it wasn't just like an immediate transition between horses and cars. It was kind of gradual. So they kind of wanted something to be familiar with. So they had the cars drive on the right side of the road, on the left side of the road, and that's just kind of how it evolved to be like that. Now, us Americans, we also came from Britain. We should have the metric system, but instead we have the imperial. So we're special, but not the imperial and metric system or time for discussion for another day. But this is why we drive on the right side of the road. So if you see here, this is a stagecoach driving along with horses in front of it, pulling the stagecoach. Fun fact: the reason people call shotgun when getting into a car is because the person with the shotgun in a stagecoach, passenger seat of the stagecoach, which is in case of any like bank robbers or anything that would be looking to steal whatever is inside of this stagecoach. The people would be driving on the right hand side of the road because they would have right-handed, most likely they would have right-handed people steering the dogs, or steering the horses, not dogs, because they would stay on the left of they would be on the left side of the passenger, or they would be on the left side of the driver would sit on the left side so that he could control the actual horses with his left hand and whip with the right hand, because right hand was most usually the predominant hand. So that's where this came from, because now we just drive on the right side of the road, because that's how it transitioned into being like this. And obviously we all sit in the seat closest to the center of the road because well, for British people it was actually because horses would be mounted. If you were right-handed, it was more common for you to mount your horse from the left side. But that's why we drive on the different sides of the roads. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something, maybe. So yeah guys, that's pretty much for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and also please share with your friends, because sharing is caring.